footprints. Yeah. Um, I have a different take on footprints. But I will say this, that I have had some really, really good people in my life. And I have had some people that have not been so good that have been in my life, but they too have left footprints. And I won't say that the people per se weren't good. What I should say is that the people probably didn't have it as together as they thought they did. So the stuff that wasn't so good to them, they projected off on me. And because I didn't know how to process it at that time, because of the way they were putting it on me, I ended up being affected in a negative way. Although God is God and He makes things that are negative turn out for our good, so it turned out to be good for me anyway. That's how I look at it. So from that standpoint, I will say that the person that has made the most indelible footprint in my life is still making footprints, and that would be my mom. When my dad was here, he was making footprints, but he's no longer on this side of the dirt, so it's just my mom. But I have all of his size 12s everywhere. That was my stepdad. He was very good to us. He um really, really, really poured everything that he could into us from a standpoint of a man coming from a country, and when I say country, I mean country setting. And just showing us things that have served us well in this time, right now. And he has been gone for a really, really long time. But the short time that he lived, because he died when he was 47. So if I'm okay, yeah. He made such a mark, telling us girls how men are supposed to treat us, showing my brother how a man is supposed to treat a woman, showing us how to do things at home, how to make a home run, um, country stuff, gardening and planting, how to deal, and even exposing us to things that you never really would guess just by looking at me. And I'm just something else, and I miss him so, but I have so much that he left behind that it's all good. My mom had three little kids at the age of 21. By not all at once, but like that. But by the age of 21, she had three little ones. And she had my sister in between the ages of like 14 and like right at 15. So, kind of get the idea of what I'm talking about here. She managed to raise three decent, productive citizens. Haven't had to come pick us out of any type of sale. Haven't had to go and put money on no books for us. Haven't none of that type of stuff. Educated all three of us, and told us, and is constantly still telling us a lot of life lessons. Y'all will hear more about my mama off and on because I love my mother. The other person from a professional standpoint that made a very, very, very big impression on my life was a lady named, I'll just say her first name, Shirley. That lady, I remember signing up for her when I had some rotations to do. And I signed up for her rotation because nobody else was going to. There was the word on the block, on the street. Don't get in that because that don't play. And hard as nails and this, that, there, and other. And I was like, well, that's what I need. That's what I want. I'm not wanting somebody to hand me something because when I leave up out of here, I need to know that I know that I know that I know what I'm doing. Even though in our reality, I'm not going to know what I'm doing. Because I just believe that, like people say, like proof is in the pudding. I think that you don't know what you're doing until you get your hands down dirty all up off in it, and then come up looking grungy, nasty, and then you just sit down and collapse and smile because you did it. And you got to do it more than once. And so she did that for me. She didn't hand me nothing. She didn't give me a grade. She didn't give me nothing except for the knowledge and wisdom that she had down deep in her toenails. And she coughed it up every day for anybody that was willing to snatch it and run with it. And I snatched and ran everything that she had to give me. And I thank her. I think about her all the time and about how she didn't coddle me. I didn't need to be coddled. I needed to be taught. And she did that. I have some other people, but I'm just going to stop it at them too. But I want to say that I hope that my work here, or whatever it is, I don't even know what to call it, is beneficial to somebody out there. I'm a person that I like people to. It don't even mean that we gotta agree. It's just like dialogue is one of another to me, like a lost art. It's almost going the way of the dodo. We text, we email, we this, that, and other, but we don't have real dialogue going on. And dialogue is needed. That's how people grow. That's how you connect and stuff like that. So I hope that I don't end up having a monologue, like just for me throwing it out there. I hope that it's me throwing it out there and y'all throwing it back here. And that we get some stuff settled and get some stuff taken care of and laugh. Some of us is, I'm a wuss. I will cry, but sometimes you can see it coming, sometimes you can't. I'm just like that. I'm sensitive. But I hope that, I'm a good fit. And I hope I say something that helps y'all. And everybody on YouTube that's on my channel knows that I always end my talking with, that's all I got. And toodles.
So good to hear you once again. My heart very nearly stopped. It all came back. The highs and lows, the bliss I've missed.